welcome to Movement with Laurelle, hosted by Wild Wandering Creations. I'm Laurelle, and I'm going to be leading you through the practice today. Today, we are grounding our energy. We are kind of exploring element earth. And so we're really going to ground down and find some nice, strong, stabilizing postures. So go ahead and get into some comfortable clothes, and we'll get started. We're going to start off in a nice comfortable seat. So maybe you slide a block or a cushion or something underneath your seat, and we're going to reach the spine nice and tall. So soften through those shoulders, let the arms fall somewhere in the lap, maybe on the thighs, and let's bring our palms down towards our thighs to really ground down through that energy. If it feels good for you, you can close down the eyes, you can soften the gaze, and allow yourself to just settle into your seat. Start to feel the earth underneath you, feeling that connection, feeling that nice strong foundation, and allowing yourself to recenter in your energy. You can start to breathe in through the nose and out through the nose naturally, just drawing some awareness to the breath. Maybe you start to match those inhales with the exhales. Starting to notice where that energy is moving. Notice if the thoughts are moving off somewhere else, maybe in the future, maybe what you need to do. Or maybe it's falling in the past of what once was, what you did. And seeing if you can really come down into the present moment. Now it can be a little tricky to really ground down into the present moment, so take your time, no rush at all. Good, when we're ready, let's take a nice deep breath in through the nose, reach the arms up towards the sky. You're going to soften into the shoulders, interlace the hands, and just release the pointer finger towards the sky. Good, we're going to find a little lean over towards the right side. I want you to see if you can keep those sits bones grounded as you find that lean over. Good, take a nice big inhale through center and exhale over to the other side. Beautiful. It takes a little bit of concentration to really allow the sit bone to stay rooted into the earth. Inhale, reach it up. Good, release those hands, take them all the way down towards the floor. And we're going to start to find a nice tall stance. So move any props off to the side. We're going to stand up nice and tall. And I want you to allow the arms to fall alongside the body here. Really root into the feet and allow the feet to fall underneath those hips here. Now, if it feels okay for you, I want you to see if you can close down the eyes for a moment and just start to notice where you're holding the weight in the feet. A lot of us have a tendency to hold the weight either in the front of our feet, in the heels, sometimes in the side. So starting to notice where it is that you hold the weight, and we're not judging, we're not criticizing, we're just starting to notice where we ground that energy. And then I want you to just find a little movement. Maybe you move, rock the weight forward, let the toes catch you. Rock the weight back, letting the heels catch you. Coming back through center, taking it over towards the left. Come through center, take it over towards the right. Good, come all the way back through center and start to notice now where the weight is in the feet and seeing if it's a little bit more even. The more awareness we draw to our feet and how we hold ourselves, the more awareness we can bring to our days and start to really notice and really find that center, and then we can be a little bit more balanced in our stance as we go about our days. Good, nice strong mountain pose. Good, let's come to the top of our mat. Keep rooting into those feet. You're going to inhale, reach the arms up. Start to connect that breath with movement. Exhale, release, fold forward. Hands find the shins or the floor, halfway lift. And then exhale, release. Good. Root into those feet again, reach up. Hands connect overhead. Let's pull those hands towards our heart center. Beautiful. We're going to do that 2 more times. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Hands find that halfway lift. Release forward, root into the feet, rise to stand, reach up. Good. Starting to really recenter that energy, hands come towards our heart. Last time here, seeing if you can really follow the length of your breath Inhale to rise. Exhale to release. And don't even worry about my pace. Just follow your own pace and what's working for you today. Let it go. Good. Root back into those feet. Rise to stand. This time, as you reach the arms up towards the sky, interlace the hands, drop the shoulders, and you're going to release the pointer finger up towards the sky. Good. Rooting through those feet again, we're going to take a little lean over towards that right side. Good. Come back up through center. Take it over towards the left. Beautiful. Rise all the way back up. Find a nice big in-breath. Release those hands, and then exhale, cactus through those arms. Open up through the chest. Good. 2 more just like that. Inhale. Exhale to cactus. Good. 1 more breath just like that. Cactus and hold. Good. Inhale, reach those arms all the way up towards the sky, and then drop into that seat, bend into the knees and reach those arms forward. Seeing if you can tuck that tailbone down, really engage that lower body so we're hugging the navel in towards the spine. And if there's any discomfort in the shoulders, know that you can always drop the shoulders forward a little bit to take the tension off those shoulders. Seeing if you can lift the gaze just a little higher. Breathe for 3. Breathe for 2. And 1. Inhale, rise up. Hands connect overhead. Let's pull those hands towards our heart. Good. Inhale, lift that left knee up through center, half mountain pose. And then exhale, start to slowly step that left foot back behind you. And you're going to let that left foot land. Drop the back heel. Make sure that the hips are level and square towards the front of the room. And we're going to find our warrior 1 pose. Good. Soften through those shoulders. Draw the gaze forward. Let's bring the hands together to touch. Interlace the hands. Release the pointer finger and then soften those shoulders. Good. Breathe here for 3. Breathe here for 2. And 1. Next in breath. Exhale, release the hands, cactus through those arms. Good. Bring those hands behind the head. Interlace the hands. Let the back of the head rest in the palms, and then maybe you find a little lean back. Lift the gaze. 1 full breath. Good. Then gently release those arms out nice and wide. Reach up towards the sky. Hands connect overhead. Pull the hands towards your heart. Kick off that back leg. Pause for a moment in your warrior 3. And then pull that knee all the way up. And then step it down. Beautiful. Release those arms alongside the body. Take a nice full breath in. Exhale, sigh it out. Finding that nice balanced stance in the feet. And then pull those hands back together at your heart. Good. Lift the right knee up through center. Slowly begin to step that right foot back behind you. Right away the foot lands. Drop that back heel. Bring the hands towards the hips for a moment just to make sure that those hips stay level and square towards the front of the room. And then inhale to sweep the arms up towards the sky. Good. Soften those shoulders. Keep hugging those low ribs in. And then bring the palms together to touch. And then interlace the hands and release the pointer finger towards the sky. Find 3 full breaths here. Really starting to ground through that energy and feel that strong foundation beneath the feet. Good. 1 more full breath here. Good. Next big breath into the nose. Release those hands. Exhale, cactus through the arms. Good. Interlace those hands behind the head. Let's find that little lean back. Open up. Lift the gaze. Let yourself breathe here. Good. Then slowly release those hands back up towards the sky. Hands connect overhead. You're going to pull the hands towards your heart. Start to find that little lean forward. Lift that back heel. Kick off. Let's find warrior 3 for a breath. And then bring that knee up through center. And then gently release it down. Good. Release those arms alongside the body. Find your breath here. Paying attention again to those feet and making sure that you are finding balance between both feet. Good. Hands reach overhead. Soften through those shoulders. We're going to start to lift up through that left knee once again. This time we're going to start to pull it out nice and wide. Hold here and then start to slowly bring the sole of that left foot anywhere to the inside of that right leg. You can even bring it down towards the floor if your balance is feeling a little off today. Once you find that shape, start to cactus through those arms, open up through the chest. And I want you to play around with this today. So if it doesn't feel good to close down your eyes, I know sometimes it doesn't, I just want you to start to bring your gaze to different parts in the room, because often our gaze is what helps us keep that balance. So I want you to play around with it. If it feels okay for you, maybe you close down the eyes and just start to find those wiggles and wobbles and know that it's okay. Let's have some fun with our balance today. We can fall out of it and come back into it. That's totally fine. That's kind of like life, right? Sometimes we stumble, sometimes we fall, and then we get back up again and build that nice strong foundation. Good. One more breath here in this shape. When you are ready, you're going to reach the arms back up towards the sky. You're going to slowly peel that foot off, start to bring it back up through center, hold here, and then start to press that left foot forward in front of you. Good. Gently release that foot all the way down towards the floor. Good. Let's find a big let it go. Let those shoulders go. Maybe give those legs a little kick, a little release. And then we'll come to the other side. So inhale, reach the arms up. Start to really root into that left leg as you start to bring that right knee up through center. Let's start to pull it out nice and wide. And then we're going to bring that sole of the foot anywhere to the inside of that left leg. Good. Once you find that shape, let's find that cactus through the arms, open up through the chest. Find that grounding energy and again, play around with it. Bring the gaze different directions. Maybe the eyes close. Maybe the eyes just come down towards the cheeks. Good. Maybe even find a little sway, a little movement, and notice if it takes you out of your balancing shape. It's okay to fall out of it, remember. It's okay to have fun with these stumbles. It's okay to learn from them. Good. One more breath here. And then inhale, reach the arms up. Hands connect overhead as you start to lift that leg up through center. Good. And then we'll slowly press that foot forward in front of us. Breathe here for 3, 2, and 1. Release it. Let it go. Good. Take a moment here in Tadasana, your nice, strong standing pose. And I want you to close your eyes if it feels okay. Just soften the gaze if it doesn't. And allow the palms to press forward and feel that grounding energy. Tadasana is such an underrated pose. Our whole body is activated as we stand tall. Our feet are rooted into the earth. Our legs are nice and strong. The core is turned on. Our chest is open and proud. And our arms are strong alongside the body. When you feel ready, take a hand on the heart, a hand on the belly. Let yourself thrive in this grounding energy, letting yourself come back to this practice anytime you feel a little unstable, a little rocky. And we'll take 3 cleansing breaths to close our practice together. So take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. 2 more. Last one. Good. Gently release those arms alongside the body. If the eyes are closed, you can gently peel the eyes open. Give yourself a moment. Thank yourself for showing up and just carving out this short amount of time for yourself to just move, breathe, reconnect to the earth. And with gratitude for our practice and with gratitude for our community, thank you so much for holding space with me today. Thank you, thank you, thank you.